Before FPC, we had a dream that we were trying to bring to our patients and a way that we hoped that we could live for ourselves. And we just felt like we were hitting roadblocks left and right. So whether it was how our days were running and we were feeling burned out, or whether it was the care that we designed to deliver to patients and then nobody showed up, or, logistically it just didn't work in our office, we were just continually frustrated.
I think before FPC, the idea of delivering effective functional medical care was like a pipe dream. Like we just didn't have the structure or the way to make it work in any other way than what we were doing, which we knew was super inadequate.
Then it was Charlie saying to me, "You're not going to fail because you don't have any choice but to succeed." And that hit me right here. And that was the turning point for me. And I knew that on this team, we could succeed because we knew that we could do the functional medicine part of it, but we just didn't know how to make the business side of it work.
From the time that we started with FPC to when we launched, which was like 3 months.
3 months, yeah.
But there was a lot of logistical work that we didn't know how to navigate in leaving our old practice.
Yes.
And Nicole and John were literally with us for probably about a month. I mean, we're talking to them on a daily basis. I mean, it was like the support that we had in that challenging, uncertain period of time really gave us confidence for that launch, which was 2 months after, after that.
I would say FPC as a community has been a family that we didn't know that we needed. And the energy that we receive, definitely when we come to quarterly in person, but just even weekly coaching or in personal development or wherever it is, that energy is sustaining, I think, during difficult times. And, now it feels like friends and family that we come back to. I mean, it's been one of the most gratifying things that we ever could have hoped to do, but it's also exceeded our wildest dreams.
The way, and one of the really valuable tools that we've used throughout is we figured out pretty quickly that the structure that FPC was taking us through to learn about ourselves, to learn about our business, that was we were able to mimic that, but in doing that with people, taking them on their own health journey. So we really would look to our coaches okay, how are our coaches coaching us?
Yes.
And then we're going to do that in the same way. I mean, it's the same idea, just a different context.
Yeah. And that's been a whole nother realm of being able to say, well, how would FPC do this? Let's just do exactly what FPC does. FPC has changed my life in such a dramatic way. I can look back 3 years ago and not even recognize myself. It definitely, from that moment of Danielle having the confidence in us, Charlie having the confidence in us, then John and Nicole and all the support really had me start to believe in myself in a way that I had not before. And definitely FPC has kicked off my personal growth journey, which has just continued to skyrocket year after year. And that is what really helps me both feel successful and content in my life, but also really connect with clients in a meaningful way that I know is something that we're never able to offer in our previous practice.
What FPC brought to us was a world that we just didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
I mean, because you're so trained in conventional medicine, the way that we were trained to practice and our way of being in the medical space, it was just keeping us so small and boxed in. And what FPC has opened up it's stuff we didn't even know that we needed.
Well, especially I would say the community that we didn't know that we needed.
Yeah.
When we came to the first quarterly, we were like, oh, here are our people, all the people dreaming the big dreams that we're dreaming, and having a way to make it happen just felt like, at this point, I would say we feel like the sky's the limit, and what can we create or what can we vision that we can bring to people is just, it's so fun.
I think the one word that I would use to describe FPC is gift. I mean, it really has been such a gift to my life, to my relationship with Erin, to our practice members, to my family. It is truly and will always be probably one of the most valuable gifts I've ever been given.